can never be the same again.
The Lantern Wraith of Blackmoor Hollow. There are forests you can walk through safely. Birdsong in the morning, sunlight through the leaves, paths that seem familiar. Blackmoor Hollow is not one of them. A valley tucked between hills, blanketed in mist, untouched by maps. The trees bend as if they're listening. The wind whispers, even when there is no breeze. And in the thickest fog, a lantern glows. A pale, cold light that moves of its own accord. The locals call it the Lantern Wraith. If you see it, don't follow. Because it doesn't guide the living. It waits. Centuries ago, a man worked as a lamp bearer. His duty, to guide travelers safely through the hollow at night. He was kind, steady, and brave, until the night a storm rolled in, thick and black. Lightning struck the valley, thunder shook the trees, and the lamp bearer vanished. His lantern was found floating in the mist, swinging gently, though no one was there. Villagers tell that the lantern's glow is still his, or perhaps something that has worn his shape to lure the living into the hollow. Old tales warn, follow the lantern, and you may never return. Ella Morris, 17, had grown up hearing these stories. The hollow was a place children were warned never to enter. But curiosity has a way of ignoring warnings. One evening, under a crescent moon, she slipped past the village, following the narrow path into the hollow. At first, the fog was light, the forest calm. Then she saw it, the pale lantern, swinging in the mist. A figure moved toward her, coat long and flapping in the wind. He lifted a hand, beckoning. "Come this way," a voice whispered, soft and coaxing. Ella hesitated, and then, against every instinct, she followed. Hours passed. The forest seemed endless. Paths twisted, trees arched unnaturally, roots snared her boots. Every turn felt familiar, yet completely different. And then, she stopped. The figure had changed. Its face was smooth, pale, wax-like, with hollow, endless eyes. The lantern's glow flickered, shadows stretching unnaturally. "Come closer," it whispered. Ella froze. She wanted to run, but her legs moved on their own, as though pulled by some invisible force. After that night, Blackmoor Hollow was never quiet again. Villagers noticed things. Livestock refusing to graze near the hollow. Animals disappearing without a trace. Travelers avoiding the valley altogether. And every now and then, a pale lantern appeared in the mist. Some who saw it said the air grew cold. Their hearts raced. The whispers began, calling the names, coaxing them forward. Those who followed it never returned. Some say the Lantern Wraith doesn't just hunt for the living. It hunts for memories, for regrets, for the pieces of souls it cannot have. Every light in the fog is a promise, and a trap. The Lantern Wraith is not what it seems. It wears the guise of the lamp bearer, the lost man of old tales. But up close, it is something far more terrifying. Its body is thin, unnaturally long-limbed, with hands that stretch too far. Its face is smooth, featureless, save for the hollow pits where eyes should be. The lantern in its hand swings silently, glowing with a light that chills the marrow. It doesn't move like a human. It glides, appearing closer than it should be, vanishing from view, then reappearing beyond you. And when it whispers your name, it knows everything about you. The hollow hears your fear. It tastes it, and it follows. Generations of villagers remember the warnings. Never enter the hollow at night. Never follow the light. Never speak to the figure you see through the mist. Yet curiosity is a force no warning can contain. Teenagers, travelers, hunters, all have tried to uncover the secrets. All have disappeared. Some say the Lantern Wraith is bound to the valley. Others claim it can leave if it chooses, slipping into dreams, following whispers through windows at night. And the lantern, it does not simply guide. It lures. It traps. And those who vanish are woven into its mist, their memories added to the hollow's collection. Even now, the hollow waits. Paths twist. Trees groan. Fog rises like a tide. If you ever see the pale lantern glowing in the mist, do not call out. Do not follow. Do not even glance too long. Because the lantern wraith remembers. It never forgets. And once it has noticed you, it will follow, patient, silent, waiting, for the night you falter, the path you misstep, the moment your fear outweighs your reason. And then, you will vanish. Blackmoor Hollow still exists. It is alive in its own way, ancient and patient. And somewhere, deep in the mist, the lantern wraith carries its lantern, searching, whispering, guiding, no one anywhere. So if you walk near Blackmoor Hollow, and you see a faint, pale light moving in the fog, turn around. Do not follow. Do not hesitate. Because the lantern wraith doesn't guide. It waits. If you enjoyed tonight's tale, remember to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves a good scare.